Hello guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's Saturday at the moment, afternoon, and I'm just about to plait Turbo because we're going to Orange Grove again tomorrow. But we are doing the dressage and show jumping this time because I actually remembered to enter early enough to get into the dressage. So it's my first time properly plaiting. Actually, I think I did it once before and it took me about 2 hours. So I've been practicing. I cannot do his forelock to save my life. Like, it's going to look terrible. But I can do rosettes somewhat nicely sometimes. I don't know how I'm going to do them on his mane though, because I've been practicing on the horses at work and they have good manes. And I messed up his mane when I cut it and it's all uneven. Like, it's all like layered. Anyway, gonna go do that. It's 3:30 now. I'm allowing myself an hour and a half before I need to go back to work just to feed the horses. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't take that long. I won't be surprised if it does though. This is going extremely badly. It's been probably 20 minutes. I've done one rosette. His mane is so bad. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like part of the hairs end here and then some end here and then this is gonna not be good. That's not even, I don't even know if that's gonna stay in, to be honest. Okay, I've just finished an hour and a half later, so lucky I gave myself that much time, which I didn't think I would need, but turns out I did. They look not great. His mane is also very uneven, so that at the start they're really big and then they go tiny. And then they just stick out, like they're not nice and stuck in. They're just kind of like popping out. Anyway, I'll show you. So the sun is really annoying. Hang on. Yeah, you can see, you can't really see them. I'll put a photo because I can't be bothered moving him again. But basically, they're really small up here. And then, I don't know what happened, especially to this one. This one's quite good. And yeah, anyway, it'll do. Turbo is in his show set, and last time he was in this, I woke up in the morning and the neck was over his head. So I've done it tighter. Hopefully it stays on tonight. I'm gonna go to work now. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Look, my horse's rug stayed on his face. I put big paper clips on it and it worked. We're going really early, but I had to go to work early and now have nothing else to do. So we're just gonna get there early. Okay, so obviously this is just warm up. I am going to go over our test and read out the test sheet again. I was pretty happy with this test. There were obviously a few little things. I can't remember. I think the canter transitions was mainly what I was not super happy with. Down, up and down actually. Transitions from canter weren't great, especially, I don't know, I just don't prepare enough sometimes for the downward transitions because I feel like if I try and sit him back more, he's gonna break, but then the transition he just falls out of it. Anyway, we missed the beginning of the test, but we got a 6.5 for the first center line and halt, and then track right at C was a 6.5. Oh, so this is a 6.5 for the first half up until K, so for the circle and everything. This is his worst rein, so he was a little tense to start off with, and then I think on the second half of the circle he chilled out a little bit more, so he does just fall through that what is he falls through his, is it his right shoulder? Oh, I'm forgetting now. And you can see there, he got a little bit tense and was like, oh, canter? And I was like, please no. Change rein, he got a 6.5. Slight loss of balance to start, little unsettled in connection at times, which I think is a fair comment. we're still getting the hang of him staying consistent and not just tucking behind sometimes or going above. I could have prepared more for that turn. This canter transition got a 7. I think that was quite nice. The score. He definitely can do nicer transitions than this. But yeah, so this is his good rein canter. I was very happy with this circle. He got a 7 for this. Canter needs more uphill. That downward transition wasn't too bad. And you can see he tucks behind a little bit there. What's this? Change of rein. Wait, no. What are we doing? Oh, so he got a 7 for that downward transition. And then for this trot circle, he got a 7. Nose to stretch more forward. Yeah, so that's always our thing. He prefers to tuck behind, and it's hard to get him to actually stretch his nose forward. And there he tucked under quite badly. Horse is a little tense was the comment. So this, yeah. So he got a 6.5. This was for the medium, for the transition and the walk across. And it just said he's a little tense, which, yeah, I would say that's definitely correct. So first it's medium walk and then free walk for the second half. For the free walk, he got a 6.5. Maintain a consistent stretch. I'm not sure if that's saying he did or he didn't. I think that's saying we need to. Fair attempt, little tense at retake of reins. Which, yeah, we have been working on him because he used to just completely jig jog and start trotting when I shorten the reins. So he's definitely gotten much better. And then he actually got a 7.5 for this transition up to trot, which I didn't think it was that nice. I just thought it was his normal transition, but yeah, they liked that transition. And then for this circle left, he got a 6.5, little unsettled at the start and near B. So yeah, just working on him staying consistent again. He takes those little, you can see, bigger trot strides when he's like, gets a little bit excited, and then he'll drop behind a bit. But not bad. And then what are we up to? Change rein coming up. I'm going ahead too much. And I think a lot of this is also me not preparing enough. The transitions and things like that. I just need to be better at preparing. Anyway, this change of rein got a 7. Yep, he was pretty good. Trot rhythm, well maintained, well ridden corner. That's unlike me. This canter transition, not great. He got a 6.5. Little hesitant to canter. Yeah, he just needed to have a bit more forward. He needed to be a bit more forward in the trot so that he went more forward into canter. Anyway, because that's what he tends to do. He kind of gets a little bit sticky if he's doing a slower trot. Anyway, he got a 6.5 for this canter circle. I was really happy with that canter circle for his right rein. Fell a little bit. On the downward transition, he got a 6.5 for that. He just lost his balance a bit as well. And then the center line and halt, he got a 6.5. Ball re-entry at A. I don't know what that's meant to say. The halt wasn't great. We need to get better at halting. I still don't really, I'm not very good at feeling the halts, if they're square. Anyway, overall he got 66.6%, so I was pretty happy with that. Okay, so I don't usually do my show jump voiceovers, but I'm going to today because there was a bit to comment on. He was being very strong. He's not usually this strong in the show jump ring, so that first jump, I missed his distance a bit, but so that one was my fault. The rest of the time, he just took over a little bit, and I just felt like I was fighting him the whole entire time. And even over that first jump, he overjumped it quite a bit, like unnecessarily, which he wouldn't usually do as well. So he was just feeling a little bit extra today. And yeah, you can see that turn really wasn't that tight, and it was a struggle to get there. So I'm not sure why he was being so strong. Anyway, this next one, you had to sit back for the 5, I think, and so it just did not happen because I couldn't sit him back enough. You can see he just kind of leans and pulls the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he had to sit back a lot more. He just gets so strong when he leans like this. And you can see I'm just kind of fighting with him the whole time. So it wasn't a super enjoyable round. And then we get in, I was like, wait, and he was like, no, I'm going to change my lead. And then we get in deep to the last one. Anyway, next is the jump off, which he had a very uncharacteristic pole, but like there was no distance there. So fair enough that he had it. Yeah, and then I just kind of didn't bother with any of the jump off turns or going fast because I was like, there's no point jazzing him up even more. He's already being stupid. I'm just going to go the long way around, not risk him slipping and whatever. And he still managed to come 3rd. So I was surprised by that. And you can see he's just being stupid. Like he looks like he's going to slip if he goes any faster. And he definitely went faster last time. So he's just not really being smart with his feet. And he's just charging through. Anyway, there we go. Last jump. Okay, we've done our dressage. We've done everything. He was really good in dressage. Jumping, he was very strong. And he got 1 pole in the jump off because he was just kind of taking over to everything. So I couldn't really like make him wait to get the stride. Anyway, that's my update. Emily's being an asshole behind the camera, eating her chips. And I'm about to take his plats out. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick recap. I'm so tired. I'm just going to lay down. Are you right? Why do you look so mad at me? Okay, so basically, I don't know if the pillow is blocking the camera right now. I think it is. Okay, anyway. Dressage, very good. I would have done like my voiceover with the test and everything, but he got 66 point something % and 4th out of, I think, maybe like 16 people. So it was, I was really happy with his test. There was a few moments where he like tucked behind the vertical and his canter transitions weren't great, but I was really happy with the test overall. And then show jumping, as soon as I got in the warm-up, I was like, oh my god, he was being so strong. Like, and he doesn't like bolt per se, like he'll just completely lean the whole time and I can't like allow him because then he'll take off. And it's just like really annoying. Anyway, because he's in a trust bit because that's what he goes best in. But then when he has days like this, it's so hard. Like I just have nothing. And yeah, so he was being fast and then he went clear. There was only, I think it was mainly the first jump and the last jump are the ones we messed up because I was like, wait, and then he just wouldn't wait for the shorter stride. So it was just kind of like a really short maybe a half stride. I can't remember. Yeah, and then we got in the jump off and he knocked the second jump, which, I don't know, whatever. It's not like I wasn't going to like do super tight turns anyway because he was being I wouldn't have been able to do super tight turns because he was not being controllable enough. And then, we knocked the second jump, I think just because we got a bad distance. I don't actually remember what happened there. Might have been my fault, might have been him also. Yeah, it was just hard to gain a rhythm when I couldn't allow him at all because obviously I was pulling back, trying to stop. So it was hard. But yeah, he jumped round nicely, minus the strongness and fastness. And I don't know, he's not usually like that. So I don't know, because I was thinking maybe it was because he got injections and he's feeling better. But I show jumped him last week at like show jump schooling. But I guess that was in a boggy arena and this was on grass. So maybe, I don't know. Anyway, at least he's enjoying himself. And we did end up coming 3rd in show jumping. I think there was only like 7 riders in our class. So yeah,
the rest of the jump off, I just went like all the long ways round. I didn't bother trying to get him to go fast or anything because I was like, well, there's no point as soon as I saw him knock that pole. So he still came third, which is good. Yeah. So I will see you guys next weekend. I'm unsure if we're doing show jumping, but we're definitely doing dressage. He's doing his first novice, which is exciting. Oh, my foot. Sorry about that. I don't know why that was in the video.